Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video I want to talk to you guys about a case I just picked up off of Amazon a couple weeks ago. Now, like many cases out there, either you purchase a plastic or a rubber case. And this case is a little bit different. Now, it does have plastic, but it has a material called Alcantara. And in this video I want to talk about some of the aspects of this case and try to help you to determine if this is the right case for you to purchase. So let's get into the video. So like I mentioned, this case does have Alcantara, which is on the back of it. Now, the reason I picked up this case is because I'm a big fan of cases that feel good in the hand. And this case definitely does, but I want to get into details to see if this is the case for you. The first thing I want to talk about, which is going to be really brief, is installation. It's really easy to install this case. I really don't have any instructions, just put the case on the phone and that's it. Otherwise, I wanted to kind of get into the material a little bit. I think this is kind of important since this is the main attraction of the case itself. Like I mentioned, the case is made of a material called Alcantara, and it's somewhat like a microfiber, sort of similar to something that you would find on a sofa. And like I mentioned earlier, I do like cases that feel good in the hand, and this one does not disappoint. It's a very soft material that really caught my attention when Microsoft came out with this material on that keyboard for the Surface tablets. Now, this one comes in 4 different styles. For all you guys out there who have Mustangs, they do have one with a Mustang emblem. Now, this is from my Audi heads out there. They do have a case that has an RS emblem on the back. And for me, I got the black one that you can see here. Or if you're someone who is somewhat of a track head, they do have a Nürburgring emblem as well. So you got a couple options to choose from. But for me, I just went with the black one. Just keeping it nice and simple and clean. Otherwise, that really boils down to Alcantara material. One other point that I really wanted to discuss was the somewhat jagged edges on this case. Now, it's not something that I hear a lot of case reviews discuss, but there's a bit of a jagged edge between the transition of the soft plastic that surrounds the perimeter of the case and the Alcantara itself. Now, it's not a deal breaker, but it's something that I like to point out to people, particularly if you're someone like myself who is really particular about your case. And again, I do like cases that have a really nice feel, so something like this could ruin the experience. Otherwise, the buttons of this case do not disappoint. They offer really great feedback when they're pressed, although I do wish they were hard buttons, but I really don't have any complaints in this department with the buttons itself. Now, going back to the material for 1 second, one thing I forgot to mention is the protection of this case. Now, this case, for the most part, is designed to protect your phone, but it's not going to be anything too serious in terms of protection. Just light drops from waist height, I think, will be fine. Now, the outer perimeter of the case, like I mentioned earlier, is made up of a soft plastic. Now, one thing to keep in mind, the case is pretty thin around the plastic perimeter, but I think you'll be okay from small drops. Other things to keep in mind also, if you're a lady, this does come with a hand strap lanyard input. So if you're someone who likes to carry your phone around with a strap, this does offer that input for that. Now, this does not come with a strap, but you can definitely go on Amazon and pick one up that will fit your style and needs. Now, lastly, about the protection of the case itself, of the outer perimeter, it does have a lip. I will say on my phone, I do have a tempered glass screen protector on it, and the lip is actually flush with it, which is okay since this phone does have a number of gestures, but it's not okay if you do drop this phone face first. Now, I think it'd be fine if you didn't have a tempered glass screen protector on it, but otherwise I think the tempered glass screen protector would do its job in protecting the screen of the phone itself. Other than protection, the case itself, like I mentioned, is made of a microfiber material, and one of the things that come to mind is wear with this case. And I will say that I did get this case wet, but after it dried, kind of bounced back to the same texture and softness, as well as there was no discoloration of the case itself. Now, when it relates to staining, I would assume that you can get this case dirty if you have dirty hands or if you have grease on your hands. Now, I didn't test any of these theories out since I did buy this case with my own money, but I would say it's safe to use a gentle soap, clean the case off, the soft brush, and some dish detergent and let it air dry. Otherwise, they do make a Alcantara cleaner that you can get off Amazon, but it does cost $17, so it's almost as much as just buying another case. So it's not something I would invest in terms of my money. So that kind of sums up the material of the case itself. I wanted to kind of finish up talking about charging. Now, as you guys know, the iPhone XS Max has wireless charging, and I didn't find any issues with my phone charging with this case on, which is nice. Otherwise, this case, just to finish up, it's $23.99 and you can pick it up from the Amazon Marketplace today. Otherwise, I think this case is a really good value for what you're getting, and it's something that's a little bit different than what we're used to with plastic and rubber cases. Otherwise, that's going to do it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.